Alright guys, what's up? I'm coming at you guys with a side deck profile. I'm gonna make this video quick just because I made my last one and it took way too long. But the top row is gonna be for monster slash combo heavy decks, and the second row is gonna be for spell and trap card decks like control, back row heavy decks. So we're gonna start off. First card, Nibiru. As you guys know, it tributes all your opponent's monsters and you give them a token. The best part about this is that you get to tribute all their monsters. They don't really get to activate their effects unless it's, when they're sent to the graveyard. The only thing is it does give you a token. I mean, it gives them a token with very high attack. Usually it's like 10,000 or 8,000. But if you can get rid of it, it's all good. Second card, Dark Ruler No More. Probably one of my favorite. Basically it negates the effect of all their monsters, and they cannot activate monster effects in response to this, so they can't activate their Boarload Savage, which a lot of decks are playing. They can negate it with spell and trap cards, but it's very rare that they're running spell and trap card negates for spells. So you activate this, go to your full combo, get rid of all their monsters because their effects are negated, and pass turn. You basically kind of won the match at that point, but if they're really good, they can come back. But extremely good card to have in your side deck or even main deck. Third card, Kaijus. Now let's say they have an Appaloosa, tribute it using the Kaiju. Fairly fair and simple. They do have the spell card that destroys all monsters on the field, and you special some Kaijus from your deck. But the only thing I don't like is that they can negate that easily, and if you drew the spell instead of this, then I feel like this automatically gets rid of a card that you want gone. The spell is kind of iffy. Last one, Evenly Matched. Now this works against trap card back row heavy decks as well. Just at the end of the battle phase, activate it. They have to banish equal to the number of cards. They have to banish till they control the same number of cards that you have. So if you don't control any cards, they have to banish until they have one. So if they have like 5 monsters and you activate this, they have to banish 4. Really good. Now if they do have a negation, you're gonna have to play through you have to bait out the negation and then activate the evenly, but if you can get that off, then you're set. Now for spell and trap card heavy decks, I picked this up yesterday. Anti-magic arrows. Now, this effect is at the start of the battle phase. For the rest of the turn after this card resolves, spell and trap cards and their effects cannot be activated. Cards and effects cannot be activated in response to this, so it's kind of like super poly, but they can activate spell and trap cards. And if you have a deck that destroy like cards on the field, then you go to your full combo, destroy their back row, and if they set 5 and pass, and you activated you went straight to the battle phase, activated that, then destroyed all their cards, then most likely you won the game because they're not going to be able to get back to that. And that's really good against Eldritch and stuff. Now this one is going to be more on the monster side, but for spell and trap cards as well. Exchange. Now what this card does is kind of weird. Both players get to pick one from each other's hand and swap it. So basically, if you're running a combo deck and you have, if you're running a combo deck and you're scared of the Ash or you're scared of the Nibiru, activate this, rip the Ash or rip the Nibiru from their hand. You don't have to worry about that anymore, and you have it for yourself. Usually they're going to try to stop your combo by getting one of your main combo pieces, but if you have multiple 1-card combos, it doesn't really matter. Drag down is kind of the same thing, but it discards and then you both draw one. It's kind of iffy because if you can kind of let them draw into a better card, and we kind of don't want to help the opponent out, so that's why I'm running exchange instead of drag down. Third, red reboot. Yes, now I do hate spell and trap card decks, and mostly trap card heavy decks. So if they're running Altergeist, Guru Control, or even Eldritch, activate this, negates the effect of all trap cards. Actually no, they cannot activate any trap cards after this, unless, yeah, they can activate it, and you can pay half your life points to activate it from your hand, so that's really good. And last but not least, which is a card I feel like a lot of people have forgotten, Denko Sekka. Now, let's say they set 5 and pass. if you summon Denko Sekka, they can't use those at all. And if you're able to get your combo off without using your normal summon, then you practically won the game. And I'm not even lying, like, you practically won the game. Now, if your deck kind of revolves around you normal summoning, you can still run this, but you'd have to include these cards as well: Symphonic Warrior Guitar and mics. Now, if you guys don't know what they do, what you would do is activate the Sekka. Their trap cards, their face down spell trap cards cannot be activated. Then you would activate Warrior Guitar. Activate Warrior Guitar's effect to discard to special summon a Symphonic Warrior from your deck. Special summon the mics. Mike's effect is when it's normal special summon, you get an additional normal summon. So now you have two normal summons. One you use for Denko Sekka to clear, to stop their back row. Now you can start your combo with your normal summon from your hand. Now, the ratio you would run would be 3 and just 1. But yeah, you could run 1-1. It's just if you draw this, there's no way to get into this. So like 3-1 is the correct ratio. Now this is my side deck profile, guys. Just let me know in the comments if you guys think I left something out or something should be taken out of here. These are just, my opinion on what I think is the best right now. But just let me know if anything, guys. If you guys want to see any video, let me know. I'll try and do it. And thank you guys for watching, and stay safe, guys. See ya.